Birth, life, and death. The three events of life which encapsulates everything about you, yet holds nothing towards the end of it. Human brain is considered one of the most advanced biological byproducts of nature. The complex signals and thought processes so invoked to determine what you do to complete your journey from birth till death, that is, life. Despite the complex structure that it has, there is one huge disadvantage that takes everything away from the brain. It is under the complete control of the human to which it is attached, and since it is under complete control, it acts, does, and thinks the way that human intends on acting, doing, and thinking until he restricts it to think in a certain manner. Diving deeper into it, you will find that the brain can easily be molded to a certain shape, though not physically, but certainly with respect to how it acts and thinks at times. This is where it becomes important for us to ensure it is in line with the life we intend on having for ourselves. The motive we have today is to take you out on a journey that will train your mind to manifest through assumptions and learn the law that governs it. We will be analyzing the potential that the human brain has hidden inside it. Among all other aspects, one of the most important concepts we will be touching upon is the one-night manifestation method, which makes use of the law of assumption. The truth is that it just takes a night of manifestation for you to be able to align the universe with your desires. All it takes is that one swift decision to change your way of life and be a believer in yourself. Human potential is one of the key areas that not a lot of people have worked upon. The power of imagination and power of being able to manifest sounds like an alien concept to many. Imaginations are not just a part of our fantasy, but have the potential to give birth to a creative force that shapes our life and experiences ahead. This is where the law of assumption steps in. Assumptions help us feel the state of our desired reality. In other words, assumptions give us a trailer on the feelings attained upon achieving certain things in life. How this helps us is that it sets forth a series of thought processes and aligns your mind to the assumptions you have made, ultimately leading you to subconsciously act in a way that helps you reach your assumption. You will then see your desires coming to life right in front of your eyes, this time in a tangible manner. It will no longer be just in your head. The possibilities then have no boundaries. You will be able to look ahead of your distresses and manage your life by overlooking the weaknesses in it. This is the magic of manifestation and the significance of the law of assumption. The moment you set it up, you trigger a chain of actions that will lead to your manifestations turning into reality. The life you truly deserve and longed for will be at an arm's distance from you. One-night manifestation, therefore, helps accelerate the outcome of manifestation like never before. Law of assumption was a remarkable way, which was made complete through the one-night manifestation method. As a matter of fact, it has now turned into the very foundation of the one-night manifestation method. The outcome being spoken of is none other than setting in motion your wheels of manifestation through implementation of the creative force within you. All of this in just a single night. If you look at manifestation as a concept, you will see that it works all around assumptions. In other words, you can say that your belief and assumption about reality is what shapes the experiences you have in your life. Let us assume that these assumptions are blueprints to your existence. Looking at it from that point of view, it is clear that for you to learn the purpose of your existence, you need to imagine. The line of this imagination is what controls how big of a purpose you find for yourself. So, your beliefs are what attracts the events and people in your life. Do keep in mind that the law of assumption is not at all close to what we call wishful thinking or daydreaming. The difference is the absence of a deeply rooted conviction when it comes to wishful thinking and daydreaming that leaves a huge impact on your thoughts and hence your actions. An assumption with a strong urge to make it happen will help you convert it into reality. What you actually need to have when it comes to manifesting your desires through the one-night manifestation method is focus. Focus on what you truly want. Focus on those elements of your life which you want to change and you know how to do so. Find out the avenues that will make you a better person, take you amidst better people, and will put you at a pedestal you have been longing to place yourself at. What you truly want in your life could be your dream job, a loving relationship, financial stability, or even the property you have been eyeing for the past couple of days. What it means is that You need to be specific enough about your needs, wants, and desires. Do not let it be vague to an extent that you lose focus on what you truly want. Smaller wants and needs, which do not mean much to you but are just there for your pleasure, are not the ones you should take into focus when it comes to manifestation. The goal that you intend on manifesting must resonate in your heart and soul. In other words, merely thinking about those achievements must force you to work for it. It must bring out the spark that you've not been in touch with for a while. This will make it easier for the forces of the universe to spot your needs, wants, and desires and align those for your betterment. The stronger your focus is towards the goal, the stronger becomes the potential that your manifestation holds for you. This focus then leads you through the night and takes you through the method of one-night manifestation without you even realizing that you have already started the process. The world of one-night manifestation method will change your perspective into reality of mend your needs to align with your goals and foster unconditional growth where the only variable factor will be your mind. This variability is what you must master control upon. One of the first steps when it comes to one-night manifestation method is to find a quiet space, maybe your bedroom or your terrace. The only condition is that you must be comfortable there and it must not be a barrier for you to be yourself. Make sure you take some deep breaths while you sit in a relaxed position. With every breath, you must feel the tension leaving your body and you feeling relieved of all your worries. Before you move to the next step, ensure that your mind is at peace. Let your mind be free of any thoughts. This moment is for you and your breath. What you should aim here is to ensure stability in your mind and absence of any kind of intrusive thought. This creates space for the imaginations and thoughts that are extremely important for the manifestation process. This is the most crucial step, so make sure you complete it in peace and do not rush it. Moving on, the next step is to step into the alternate reality you create in your mind. Make sure your mind is clear before you start this step. Paint a detailed picture that perfectly embodies your desires. Make sure you imagine the scene with absolute determination without any disturbances. Make it as detailed as possible to ensure a good vision on what your life may look like ahead. Remember, clarity in thought is the key to the success of the one-night manifestation method. Focus on multiple senses. Try listening to your surroundings. Imagine the scent and the feeling an event may give you. Once you completely curate your desires, gently open your eyes while keeping the imaginations in your mind. This is where you make it turn into reality as you induce emotions into your imaginations. Remember, emotions are the key driving force to your needs. Never underestimate them. It is through emotions that your desires turn into reality. This is the power, mastering which will help you take over all your dreams. Now close your eyes again. This time, add those emotions to your imaginations. Consider those imaginations as reality and feel the joy you get out of the accomplishment. Be grateful to everything you achieved and let the accomplishment sink into you. Acknowledge the doubts that come into your life, but never let those thoughts take you towards negativity. The best way is to replace them with faith. As mentioned earlier, believe in yourself and your power of manifestation. With that, you have reached the final step, that is repetition and reaffirmation. Bring your imagination down to a concise yet an accurate statement. The statement must be able to express your desires as if they are fulfilled already. You can even consider writing it down. This will add more strength to your decisions and manifestations. Make sure you carry it with you wherever you go so you keep looking at it from time to time. Ensure that you look at it with the same aura with which you visualized it. The fire within you must never settle. It must constantly be the source of your energy to keep attracting those luxuries you have been intending to attain. The power of one-night manifestation is immense for any individual to overlook. While the steps sound relatively simple, ensure that you complete them with utter commitment and no distraction. Listen to your desires and ensure you have a clear mind before you get started. Make sure you are open to the realities of life as they form the reason for you to manifest and be a stronger person. Remember, it is a long process which starts through simple steps. Nothing stops you from what you want.